Mike King B. Mike King is here, host of On the Mic with Mike Richmond's premier business radio program. We're heard as part of Mike King Biz Radio Network, which is ESPN Richmond 106.1 daily from 5 to 7 a.m. The Choice 105.3 every day from 2 to 3 p.m., as well as International Business Growth Radio. That is Saturdays 10 a.m. Eastern. That's where you find us. That's where the Game Changers come to talk. On the Mic with Mike King Biz Radio is the premier business radio program in Central Virginia.
He's a businessman. He's a businessman with his own talk show. On the Mic with Mike is the best business radio program in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to On the Mic with Mike King here. This is part of the Mike King Biz Media Network, ESPN Richmond 106.1, International Business Growth Radio, Saturdays 10 a.m. CW Richmond TV. What we do is showcase RVA business in a different way. We're coming to you from the Mike King Biz Studio, which is the global epicenter of social enterprise business. You can follow me on the social platforms, Mike King Biz, as well as On the Mic with Mike RVA. We talked to some outstanding folks here. All right, so gentlemen, this is a business show. Tell us who you are and what you do.
We are Nuvoro VA Inc. We are a commercial landscape company. We just started with business almost a year now. Almost a year. We handle all four corners of Richmond, go a little bit outside of that service area. We're happy to be around. We're committed to RVA. We're committed to our folks in the field that are getting this work done for us.
All righty. You had an idea. How'd the partnership come together?
Great question. So our partnership really began years ago in our previous careers. So we were together in a big national company in the same area working together.
Okay.
But we were always friends despite working in different branches. We were friends for years. And last year we just say, what are we doing for this company? They're taking care, they're not focused on the people. So the employees in the field and the customer. So we kind of agree, say we can do it better. We can come together, him and I, officially as one team and bring back what's been gone so long, a personal touch.
Okay. How did Nuvoro name come up? How did you guys come up with that name?
Good question as well. So we were sitting down, sipping whiskey.
Okay, well, that's one way. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the way to come up with a name. That's what you do.
So we were and discussing the ideas of, we don't want to be called a landscape company, right? Something very different and unique in Richmond. Nuvoro means new and refreshed, right? So it's bringing our customers and our employees a new and refreshed culture, environment, quality of service to our employees and our customers. So we found Nuvoro and like how it sounds. So Nuvoro-VA Inc., all about Virginia, RVA. But it's meant to be a refreshment to our partners and our employees, right? Where they feel valued and appreciated.
All right. You guys hung out the shingle about a year ago. When did you know you had something?
Very early.
You knew, right?
Yeah. Because I think the first office we walked into, we were told you guys couldn't have picked a better time to step into this market. Right. So the response from our customers has been really, really good. And we don't like the word customer. We prefer the word partner. Right. So we treat everyone like we're partnered. We're equally invested in making their landscape look better. All
righty. Nuvoro is here with us. What's your name, sir?
Omar.
Omar. There you go. See, Omar is here with us as well. So when you hung out the shingle, you wanted to be different. What did you guys take from corporate America? Everyone I can't stand corporate America. I can't stand working for the man. There's certain things that you learn. You learn some things to do and you learn some things not to do. When you guys came on together, you're saying, hey, we learned this, and that's how they were in business. That's how they employed people. But then we could do this thing a little bit better.
Systems, processes.
Oh,
like
not shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
A lot of times people shoot from the hip.
Right. No.
I mean, I'm old, so I remember Cowboys.
Yeah.
And it's just like it doesn't work every time.
No.
All right, okay.
No, they've been in business as long as they have for a reason. And that's because they train their people and it's system oriented and process oriented. So we kind of took that and put that into our business, right? You can't grow unless you follow certain processes, and those need to be primary to your thinking.
So I'm from Philly, and My father had been an orphan and all he knew was hustling.
Mhm.
He didn't know how to, he wasn't good at a number of things, but he was good at business. Yes, he knew the person to make something happen. So people used to show up, hey, can you help me? Hold on a second, get on the phone. Person shows up, the problem is taken care of. I didn't understand for a long time that you can only hustle too, because we're the kings of hustling. You can only hustle to a certain level. And then systems and processes need to take place because you can't recreate that all the time. How do you guys, so the systems and process that you put in place for a big company, how do you scale it to your thing to make it work at your level?
I can take that. Well, one, what you could like culture is key, right? That's the number one thing that we try to implement, and it starts with us. Right, so we make sure that that's the number one. When we're talking systems and processes, we want a culture in place where everyone feels like they're a part of this, and that's the number one thing that we took from there. Like we can take that from a big level, and that's easy on a small basis because we interact with our team not daily but almost hourly. Right, from the time we start in the morning, from stretch and flex. Right, we're coming out there, we're hugging each other, we're laughing, we're joking, and that permeates in the indoor environment, and not just that, out to these job sites that we're servicing.
Another part of that was we also learned how to actually run branches, run a business, right? So we took that knowledge of running a branch, right, and bring it down to our small scale business, right? How to price things better, break it completely down, pricing from per man hour, equipment, everything broken down, right? Cost in the field, cost for us as a business, while delivering a good product to our customers, right? So we took learning as well the financial part of the business and bringing that to our level now. And now we're fine tuning that process, figuring out what worked there and what didn't work there. Let's discard that, but use this here, right? So, but it begins really with us, right? Leading the charge. Our culture is very important to us. We're very passionate about people in general. So, yeah.
On the mic of Mike, Omar is here with the Stephen as well. What we talking about, I always ask you about culture, and you guys beat me to it. You beat me because it is important. How do you get the employees to buy into the culture aspect?
Got to be genuine, right? They have to know that we're actually walking our talk. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So a lot of them, several of our people know us for a long time. But not just that, they know that we have their backs. And that would if there's nothing that we will ask them to do that we will not do ourselves.
It comes to action, right? If we say we care about people, are we demonstrating that? Are we showing that we care about people, right? So our actions, our energy every morning, every day portrays to them. We appreciate them, we value them, right? And we're going to help them to grow as people and to find their careers in the future.
Alrighty, so you guys are working at it together. You go to hire the first person. Where you got one vehicle, you go to two. What was the step when you guys brought on somebody else and said, okay, we're doing this, but we need to hire somebody? What was the feeling there?
Well, we made some mistakes initially. Right?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, they made mistakes in business. I'm
So,
glad I'm here.
So we because people can do great work, but that don't mean they fit. Right. So fit is much more important for us than the work they do, because again, it's about culture. And if they can't vibe with the rest of our team, then we need to kind of get them out of the way. Cancer spreads and grows very quickly. And we found that out the hard way. So there's certain folks that we had to just we had to exit.
Shout out to my friend Nicole Reed, the queen of RV real estate. She said, I'm slow to hire, quick to fire. Because what happens is a lot of times you have to learn that, because a lot of it's natural to be the other way. Quick to hire because you like the person, you think they're going to work. And then you keep them too long when their fit wasn't there.
People get so focused on, he got so much experience, let's bring him on board. But then his attitude, right, does not match our culture, right, and us as a business. So, we learned the hard way. And, again, us caring about people. For me personally, when that time came to let him go, it was hard for me.
Yeah.
Because I care about people, but it was the right thing to do for our business and for other people.
Let them go. Alrighty, what kind of businesses do you guys work with? This is the sales pitch part of it.
We're a commercial landscape company, so we work with commercial property managers, Yeah, whether that's homeowners associations,
Mhm.
right, industrial buildings, medical campuses, a campus like the one that we're in right now, that would be perfect for us, office buildings. You know, those are the type of folks we're looking for.
All righty, and one last time, how can people find you out there?
You can find us either on LinkedIn, Sean Scott, Nelson Martrejo, as well online, our website, NuVoroVA.com. So definitely those two ways are the best way to reach us. There's a DM, a text message, we respond pretty fast. From there, once you reach out to us, we'll get moving and we'll make connections and make friends.
What's the busy time of year for you guys?
It used to be, there was a busy time. If it is, it would be the summer. But really, as small business owners, it's never
It's
like, even when it slows down, we roll right into bid season. So we're busy putting out bids on work.
all right, Sean is here with us, Omar. They are here talking business. One last thing, what's next for you guys, the next step, the next level?
So right now, we've excelled we exceeded our goals for year one. I mean, we're at a level that I didn't think we'll be at. So our goal is to double the business going into next year. That means, of course, more equipment, more people, right? Which we had already lined up for to acquire, we need it. And potentially, in the next 2 years, we want to open up as well a branch or satellite in Virginia Beach. Area as well as a very prime market. It needs to change as well.
Okay, what is it about Virginia Beach? Like, what makes that one the area to go to? Like, when you go to look at the next stop, what's it about that area?
Well, kind of a little inside baseball here, Mike. For that market, especially the oceanfront area, it's not what we can do within our contract. It's the ancillary
Oh,
sales.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go.
Right. So
Yes,
so that's why it's appealing to us, because there's work outside of contract that we think we can hone in on and do good work.
that's called strategic.
Yes.
That's called just strategery right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we gotta go. Make sure you follow these guys one last time. How can they find information out about you?
Well, LinkedIn, again, Sean Scott, Nelson Martrejo. Since DM on LinkedIn, respond pretty fast. If not, go to our website, NuVoroVA.com. Same thing as well. Message on the website, we'll get it and we'll connect.
All right, make sure you follow them, support them. That's what we do here. As I always say, hey, make sure you follow and support my sponsors and advertisers, because the microphone ain't free. And plus, my grandkids need stuff.
My name is Isabella, and you're listening to My King Biz Hubby. That's my scam.
I don't know why they can't get the name of the show right. I don't know. Maybe when I blow up, they get it right. But on the mic, Mike, we gotta go. Take care, folks.